This episode of Super Legit brought to you by South Dakota Gold, The Daily Show featuring Craig Kilborn, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 5, sewer of the shallow depths of our futile attempts to find meaning in the universe through pizza and catchphrases. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. And we're back with another episode of the Super Legit podcast, starting out strong.
No, not the second one. The first one was perfectly timed. How dare you?
You guys just keep ruining this over and over. And I'm not talking about my intro, because I couldn't give two shits about my intro. But yeah, what Sanders just said.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a perfectly
that,
timed burp, and it was just ruined by the second one in the middle of nothing.
It's called consistency. Ruining things over and over. It's the consistency you're looking for.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. I didn't realize that was the game.
We're not following the follower here?
Yep.
Okay.
The second burp really lowered the bar.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I'm waiting for the rule of three to just, we're just going to normalize the bar. What do we do at that point with that bar?
It'll show up at the end of the episode.
Yes. Yeah. He's like, oh, damn it. I've really ruined this for everyone.
It's a call burp.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm speaking to both my friends and the listeners who may or may not be the same people. I've got many people I know who listen to this.
Switzerland.
Yes. And Norway
Russia.
and Poland and all the places.
And all the ships at sea.
Shout out to Gaul.
All the places with the Nazi gold.
Yes. Has any of you? Here's our question for this week. Have any of you found Nazi gold?
Is that really the question of the week?
It's not really the question of the week.
I mean,
I think you could figure that out.
You mean the short-lived Ben & Jerry's flavor?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
According to these Pandora papers, one of the many things I found is that there very well may be some Nazi gold in South Dakota.
Oh, wow. Really?
South Dakota apparently has insanely lax financial laws and tax laws specifically for estates and whatnot. So they are now a massive offshore, in a sense, tax haven for a bunch of foreign interests that are human rights violators and stuff.
It makes sense that in South Dakota, Nazi gold would just be called gold.
Well, that's the other thing, too, is I don't mean to channel my wife here, but let's not normalize Nazi gold. The Nazis were not mining for gold. That's fucking other people's gold that they stole and slapped their label
directly
on. So
out of people's
fuck the
mouths.
Nazis. I know that's a controversial thing to say on the internet, but no, I'm anti-Nazi.
Yes.
We should have. That's too easy to realize that, right? That we shouldn't be saying that.
So brave
however,
of you, Stephen.
I don't know that we should be volunteering Jew gold for the alternative.
No. I think it would be pretty impressive if any of us had just said, hey, have any of you found gold? I mean, that right there, it doesn't matter what the provenance was, because hopefully, if you found any sort of gold, it's yours now. I mean, granted, it's cultural appropriation if you're...
Wait, but didn't you just say slapping your label on stuff was not appropriately grabbing somebody else's gold?
It's not a cultural label. I'm not saying hey, everybody, look, now that I've got this gold, it's black gold, because that would be oil.
Texas tea.
No. I'm saying, it becomes mine. It's an individual thing.
Beverly Hills. Oh, sorry. Do we as a team want to formally announce that we are against Nazis? Do we want to make that stand right now? Jet,
I can't possibly object to that statement, so I'll start here. I denounce Nazis.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I second that notion.
All right. I'm in favor.
On board.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The ayes have it. All right.
I mean, I don't want to throw any shade here, but
you don't want to normalize something else?
Allie's been real quiet through this whole anti-Nazi discussion. Just kidding, everybody. Allie's not here tonight.
But her silence speaks volumes.
She is heavily invested in South Dakota Gold. We should all know that, though.
Yes.
I mean, I just can't hear her through all the blonde hair and blue eyes.
I don't even know what that means.
This is why you show up when we record.
I got it. The airiness. I got it. Okay, it took me
yeah.
a second. I'm slow this week. We are recording on a slightly different night, so I get excuses, right?
No
right,
excuses.
Everyone? God damn it. I hoped I got excuses. All right, well, instead of excuses, I do have a question.
Oh, shit.
We love a question.
Yep, I do have a question, but something has happened here. Who is gone?
Our show just got a lot better.
Chris Sanders just
Someone-
disappeared. Yes.
So Chris Sanders
He's
declares his anti-Nazi stance
Yes.
and has suddenly disappeared.
Whoa.
Guys, they got him. They got him.
He's Paul revering for Allie right now. He's like, they're coming to get you, Allie. They're coming to get you.
Slowly through this episode, one by one.
It's an Agatha Christie-sode. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there were 9.
Oh,
Oh.
well done.
I'm gonna miss Angela Merkel.
All right. Well, now that Sanders has fully checked back in, let's get this question out here. So this one comes courtesy of Josh Spence. I really like this. What makes you basic AF? And for those not clear, AF means as fuck.
Whoa.
Oh, there's the expletive sticker.
My virgin ears.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Go ahead and further explain. What do you mean by basic? Because I think that might color my answer to the question.
It's the programming language?
I think that's the interpretation part.
No,
you know,
yeah.
Q
what
basic.
makes you-
Q basic. Yeah.
What makes you Linux as fuck? Yeah, no.
Right. Yeah.
Explain it, Jet. Go for it.
Oh, thank you. You give me the question, and then
You know
I have
what?
to explain it.
How
Yep.
about can I jump in with an
Please.
answer before
Yes,
we even get
do
into
it.
Because
All the better.
I think I know the general
Set the tone for us.
SM.
Shawn
general
Mendes.
So
idea
fucking
of basic AF. But when I look at it, like I like to think of myself as empathetic, evolved. Think but like, dude, if you cut me off in traffic, I revert back to the most animalistic lizard brain. Like, and 9 times out of 10, these people aren't even aware of my existence. They don't, but it's such a personal thing. And I become this enraged animal. Like if I saw you on the street, I'd be like, oh, but now I have this window, a couple windows in between us. So I'm like, you deserve death. So I think that is when I become as base a person, basic as fuck, like a horrible, like just there's nothing
I'll
redeeming
second that.
anymore about me as a human being.
I have followed people.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Just for a little bit, just to put the fear of God in them.
That's actually how we met. That's how we met.
Yeah.
No, I one time Steven, it was after a show Steven and I did, we were like in his car about to pull out a parking space in Hollywood, and this person came and they were waiting for our parking space, but where they were waiting for the parking space, they made it impossible for us to pull out of the parking space.
Mm-hmm.
And in that time, you saw Steven and I over about a 4-minute period literally devolve from like PhD students to like screaming angry animals.
Like neither of us had ever seen the other one angry before or since, and it was a journey we took together. Where it's like,
Yeah, man.
who the fuck do you think is going to win? Just
go!
Jeez.
Super.
Dr. Smith and Johnson, just checking in. Just wanted to make sure that your meal was Applerific. That's what we say at Applebees. You know that. You're frequent. Oh no, sorry, we covered that when I got your order. This is you haven't dined with us before. That's right. You don't know how we do things here, but just checking in on your meal.
Son,
how are those fritters?
Son, I'm going to need you to get your thoughts together before you approach my table from here on. All right? You can't come with it just diarrhea of the mouth, just whatever pops in your head, you say. I'm not comfortable with this. I come to Applebee's
You're
for
about
fine
as spicy
dining.
as our chicken fingers. Am I right?
see
Can I
that?
get you an order?
Did you think about that before you said that? I don't think you did.
No, we're trained not to think, except about what you want.
Dr.
All right.
Dr. Smith, may I jump in here and talk to our server?
Please, I'm gonna just take a lap around the Applebees and do a couple push-ups to work some of this off.
I have a
I'll
name,
be right
Doc.
back.
It's Freddie. Welcome to Applebees. How can I help you?
Freddie, I am a professor of literature. I've composed poetry in 17 languages and translated works from ancient slabs of stone that generations have passed behind.
Wait a minute.
I
Wait
can
a
say
minute.
that
You're a
this
literature
menu-
doctor? Do books? Wait, you're telling me books got to wear Band-Aids?
No, my doctorate is in literature, world literature. I've seen the writings of cultures from across time and across the breadth of this world, and I can say that this menu
You want
is
to
the
talk
most
about culture? You
fucking
gotta have
incomprehensible
our
document
blooming onion.
I've ever read in my
now, it's
goddamn
not
life.
like Outback's blooming onion. It's an apple onion. It's shaped
I'm
like
gonna
an
take another
apple,
lap.
but could be confused for a bloom. But it looks a lot like an apple. Could I get you one?
Freddie, I'm not sure where the server that's training you is, but I've never felt rage like this before.
That's right under
And-
my name, Freddie, head server, Applebee's.
Oh, Freddie.
You know what, Fred, head server at Applebee's? I'm gonna need you to comp this entire meal, and I mean everybody in this restaurant.
Oh my goodness, I don't have that authority.
Oh, all right, doctors. You settled down. You posted bail. Someone came to get you out of the drunk tank. I bet you were gonna regret making a scene at Applebee's ever again.
I was not drunk. I was enraged.
Drunk on rage, drunk on drunk, it doesn't matter. They called us in, and we had to haul your disorderly asses down here to the patty.
I was not disorderly. I was incensed, my dear man.
You know,
Sergeant, I think that you're far too cavalier about the terrible way that we've been treated.
doctors.
We are doctors.
Yes,
Doctors.
And should be treated accordingly.
Doctors, I'm referring to you with the doctor honorific. I could just, baton your heads
That is
over.
not honorific. I earned it. End it.
I'm gonna hold up the air quotes as
Cut to the inside of the car. Hey, guys, I have no problem bailing you out. You guys are my two best friends. Don't think anything of it. Just, a simple thank you will suffice. That's all I need to hear is a thank you.
When, in the course of human events, a man goes
Okay.
to just have a simple meal with his friend, his colleague, a man of his peer, a fellow doctor.
Yes.
And he is
Sure.
He has to take laps around at Applebee's.
That's horrific.
I'm in Florsheim, sir.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying, I was in the middle of having relations with my wife when I got the phone call to come get you guys out of the drunk tank, and
Next
I came at a moment's
semester?
notice.
I'm
Okay,
going to spend an entire series of lectures discussing the travesty that is Applebee's. The subject will be called Applebee's, America's Greatest Crime, open brackets, fuck those guys, close brackets.
I wish this were a convertible. I would stand up and applaud
Again.
you, sir. But I will do it sitting.
All right. As your court-appointed anger management therapist, it is a bit unusual to have a group session like
Now,
this between
let me
the two
ask,
of you.
as therapist, doctorate? Did you get a degree from DeVry? Therapist doesn't really tell me anything. Are you of my ilk?
Are you one of those masters of family wellness and therapy?
I see what you're both trying to do here. You're trying to tear me down in order to build yourselves up. I recognize the tactic. It's a common one, but I'm not going to stoop to that. This is not about me. It's
When you
about
say
the two of you.
common, do you mean common like a master's degree? Like common like one of those things anyone can get?
A baseline, as it were?
Okay. All right. No, I see what it is here. That there's a sense of elitism here that comes with a narcissistic personality disorder. Now, I haven't really
So that's a
diagnosed
yes
you
on
yet,
just
but-
having the masters, is what I'm hearing.
Dr. Smith, I've got one for you.
Yes, what's that?
You know what they call someone with a master's degree? A mockter. Like a mock doctor.
Okay. All right. I don't need to take this.
Well, you guys are going to be sharing a room with a third patient. It looks like both of your spines were almost completely severed, and almost every single bone in your body was broken. So the recovery time is going to be about 6 months. And I hope you all get along. He's got the remote, and looks like you're all on Team Edward. Twilight? You guys say Twilight, right?
I'm very familiar with Team Edward.
Hey guys,
and I'm very much Team Jacob.
Dude, welcome to Applebees. Yeah, I slipped in the kitchen.
Legit.
You know, the second Twilight book is the strongest, by the way. The third one is pedestrian, and the fourth one, it's like eating paint chips. It's just terrible.
Oh,
hey guys, I guess I found out what makes me basic. I've read all the Twilight books. Great.
Surprise. I too also have a basic as fuck story. So it made me think of my aunt who passed away recently. And when I was a teenager, she really got me into music. She'd give me a whole bunch of her old CDs because she was always buying new stuff. So I'd get like, that's where I got like Nirvana's Nevermind and like Green Day and Van Halen, like all of these things that would be like essential cornerstones of what would be like my taste in music. So I remember when I found out the news, she passed away. Mike was actually there that night. He was like, we'll cheer you up. Let's go to iOS. We'll watch some shows. We'll have some drinks. We'll hang out. It'll be cool. So I was like, all right, great. So we get to iOS and we're hanging out at the bar section and we run into a mutual friend. His name's Jay. And, he's like, you look sad. What's going on? I started explaining about my aunt and how she passed away. And we started really talking about it. And he's like, oh, and he's a big music fan too. And he's like, oh my God, like, tell me more about her. And again, I like really started like pouring my heart out. And I was like, I don't know where I'd be without her. Music means so much to me. And she introduced me, like I said, to like Nirvana and Green Day and like also Prince and all this stuff. And he was like, oh, so she introduced you to like the radio. I said, huh? He's like, well, everybody likes Prince. That's not like a big discovery. And I was like, oh, really? She's like, yeah, I don't know anybody who doesn't like Prince. That's not a big deal. I was like, fuck you, man. He was like, everybody likes Prince. I was like, shut up. And I was like, well, yeah, everybody does like Prince.
It is like the idea that if everybody likes Prince, then nobody likes Prince.
Yeah.
Like, that means everyone is having that moment. That doesn't mean the moment's not happening. It means it's happening a lot. Like, yeah, you can be like the one person with like, I had this like, boom, Frank Stallone, like, bam, changed my life. Like, yeah, you can be that one guy, and I mean that including Frank Stallone.
Or I would think about that with like my dad too, who got me into the comedy early. It's like, yeah, he has the best taste. Have you ever heard of Richard Pryor? Like, yeah, I've heard of Richard Pryor. How about Bill Murray? Do you know who Bill Murray is? It's like, wow, buddy.
I have something happen like that every year because I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and the 9th graders, there's always a 9th grade, one of my nerdy 9th grade boys who comes back and it's just like, okay, Mr. James, have you ever heard of Monty Python? And I'll be like, I'm familiar with Monty Python. Yes. And like, I remember.
Super. Oh my God, Dad, I was watching Netflix and there's this new show. There's this new show on Netflix. You got to start watching it with me.
It's called Seinfeld. Yeah.
Oh my God, what? You know about it? Oh my God! It's a show about nothing.
It's
like, what a crazy idea! And like they did it in this style where they make it look like it's really old, even though it's widescreen and high resolution and everything. Mm-hmm. Like there's certain jokes I don't understand because like somebody's looking at something below them that you can't see.
Yeah.
But like it's really funny. It's really smartly written. It's weird though because it's like
a show about nothing, right?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
And like nobody has a cell phone in it. Like almost every single plot I've seen so far could be solved if someone had a cell phone.
A cell phone, yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't from that time.
Yeah, and like everyone's really neurotic and awful. It's like Breaking Bad, but funny. It's like it's so you've seen it?
Yeah, if you want something that really is going to blow your mind, watch this show called I Love Lucy. The
what's that
husband
about?
and the wife have separate beds. They
my
don't-
God. That's like such a progressive idea that a husband and wife don't have to share a bed together. They don't have to have a sex life at all. What an amazingly original thought to have on television. Because everyone just, when you watch TV, like it's all about these love stories and everybody's having sex and it's all expected. But for them to be so comfortable in their marriage that they don't need that, that's really, that's progressive.
Or it was weird because like the lady in the show, Lucy, would have all the jokes. Like completely.
What's weird about that? I feel like that's pretty normal. Women are very funny. I don't know, like your hesitation here, Dad.
No, I saw this TV show. You got to check it out. It's called Fibber, McGee, and Molly. And they are so confident in their jokes, they don't even have pictures. It's just sound coming at you. It's amazing. Check it out. A bunch of shit fell out of his closet. Oh, man. Oh, that's such great commentary on gerrymandering.
There is this other show you should see. It's called Cheers, right? Because it was set in a bar and they would cheers. Like Ted Danson was technically like the star of the show, but if you're looking for funny like female comedy, like the second in command, her name was Carla.
Oh god. I mean, okay, like I love Amy Poehler, I love Tina Fey, I love Sarah Silverman, but I gotta say, for me, like you gotta go old school. My favorite female comedian, and I hate that term, but I mean, it's gotta be Mona Lisa. I mean, just the way she's sitting there with that knowing smile, and you like look at her smile, and you can't help but smile, and then you're laughing, and I mean, fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. The flankroid right is impressive, but like, have you ever seen the work of this guy God? Like, this guy crafted a whole planet in like 6 days. And like, there's so much shit going on this planet. It's fucking amazing. Have you seen his guy?
I hate to do this, but like many popular figures in comedy, a lot has come out about what God has done off the stage, and just some really terrible stuff. I mean, I really
was
don't
he
think
canceled
you can be a
and I
fan
didn't
of
hear
him.
about it?
Yeah.
Hey, God.
Yep.
This is the writers' room for the universe.
Great. What did I say now?
You didn't say anything.
No, of course I didn't say anything because they're your words, right?
No, I mean we just transcribe. Is it intentional that you left a whole day open, like 6 days, and then one day just nothing? It seems like you're cutting it short. It's like I would hate to see like a TV show with the mafia and then it just ends right out of nowhere. Like that wouldn't be fun.
Well, you're saying you got a problem with 6 days? If there's a form of measurement.
I'm just saying, if there's 7, just take the whole 7. I mean, was that an artistic choice to take the 7th day off? To say like you told the whole story in 6 that you didn't need the 7th?
Yeah, I mean, I felt it. All right, look, it was young. It was early in my career. I was making a bolder choice. I mean, fuck me, right? Just building a universe. Like I was making the choice to show my omnipotence, right? I didn't need 7 days.
No, it's God.
You're welcome for an extra day.
And thank you, and it was a bold stylistic choice. Just the essence of writing is rewriting. And
okay, so I didn't realize you meant literally God was canceled due to creative differences with the writing staff.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, all right.
Yep. First Craig Kilborn, now this.
Legit. Sorry.
Anytime anyone mentions Craig Kilborn, the show has to stop and everyone walks away.
That's it, yeah.
All right, can we just bring in Jon Stewart and keep going?
Chris, you're saying that Craig Kilborn is the Hitler of comedy?
Oh,
He has some gold from what I hear.
He's less personable.
yeah.
No, actually, I may have told this
Hitler
story
made a
on the show
comeback.
before, but like I went and saw an episode. A friend of mine got me tickets to an episode of the Craig Kilborn Daily Show.
Ooh,
They kind of in the waning year of it, and the warm up comic was the head writer of the show, and he got up, and the just hatred between him and Craig Kilborn
Oh wow.
was palpable. It was like I was on like I was on like pins and needles the rest of the episode, going like, oh, he's going to murder him. He's going to murder him during the show. So that's example of, if nothing else, bad management.
Yeah.
And I think that urge to kill Craig Kilborn is what makes everybody, to some degree, basic as fuck, right?
Right.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
He has been called the Chevy Chase of comedy.
Theme.
Speaking of the Chevy Chase of comedy, Michael Heiman, I believe you've got an advertisement for us.
You're
this
right,
week, don't you?
And I've got to say, I really appreciate in the many episodes that I've had to miss the last few months that you guys were.
Did you miss some episodes?
1 or 2, maybe more? I don't know. I mean,
didn't notice.
It was 7.
I listened to some, but I just assumed that they were like backlogged ones with like old ads that I kind of honestly thought weren't good enough, and you guys just found and kept going with. But I appreciate you using the material, the stuff that I had found, and didn't use.
We're a team, Mike.
I feel
We're
we've
a team.
run out of time for Mike's bit. Can we go back to the?
All right. Well, let's hear this great sponsor that you brought to us again, Michael Heiman.
Oh, I thought the ad was for Michael Heiman.
The Michael Heiman experience.
Here you go. Here's the tape. I went back to tapes, by the way. I know you guys moved off of them, but I went back because I prefer, the tactile experience.
But vinyl's in style, baby.
I mean,
baby.
2 weeks. Hey there, listeners. Is your podcast lacking? Do you need something to help increase the quality? Perhaps give it a cool factor? We all know that you all love Prince. Well, now Prince can be part of your podcast with Purple Rays. Purple Rays brings the Prince experience to every podcast. We have mined Prince's personal library and archives for thousands of hours of sound bites of Prince talking about literally everything. And for a subscription fee, you can use Prince in your podcast. Do you want someone to talk about the latest news bit and you don't have access to Katie Couric? Call in Prince. You want someone to ramble on inexplicably about nothing at all? We've got Prince for you. You want someone to just bring that cool factor and take your podcast through the roof? Of course you know it's gonna be Prince. He'll keep your audience in rapt attention. And you know what? If you're lucky and pay the premium subscription, we'll even let you use Purple Rain. 8 seconds of it. Purple Rays to raise the roof on your podcast with Prince.
Wow. Minnesota's finest.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I feel like, we have a great cast here. We've always talked about having a guest. It hadn't crossed my mind to have a posthumous guest.
If we could just get him on to do director's commentary for Under the Cherry Moon.
Oh.
I'm all over it.
Wow, that movie's bad. Oh.
You know what?
That movie makes me
Jerome
sad to
was
just think of it.
Jerome was great in it, but that was about it, yeah.
Oh my god. It is such structurally, it's just not a sound film. Oh.
That is, it's like the one time on Earth where Morris Day is like, Prince, you can do better.
All right. So what else makes you all basic as fuck? I'm sorry, AF. I'm going to go back to AF.
I mean, you can't backpedal now. You've already started swearing.
What makes you be as fuck?
I'm going to use them interchangeably.
Yeah. You can't get that toothpaste back in the fucking tube.
Yeah.
That's right. But real quick,
I'll go again. You know what else makes me basic as fuck is I I can't help it. Anytime I hit the drive-thru, I automatically look at the 99-cent menu first. I can't even if it's like.
I feel like it's often
that makes you
placed
basic.
first.
Yeah,
I'm like that makes you fiscally sound.
Instead of getting the combo, I will get the 99-cent burger, the value fries, and the value drink, and that way I saved 57 cents.
I mean, my basic AF.
That's
thing
not basic. That's normal.
in that territory is just how much I rely on frozen food. And it's, again, we've talked about the cooking thing, and Josh implied that I can't cook. I can cook, and I actually can cook some pretty darn good food. I just fucking don't. I don't.
Super.
Oh my God, Jet, that was incredible. Thank you.
Oh, you liked
Legit.
it?
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
That was the most. I will say that is the most tender sex scene we've ever had on this podcast. It was just beautiful.
Yeah. I think that may be what Jet chooses for the episode title.
Yes.
That's the episode title.
Oh my God, Jet, that was incredible.
Mouth noises.
He's not even gonna let us vote on that one.
Mouth noises.
I'm voting for that one right now.
Mouth noises.
Yeah, I mean, if basic is just cheap, my superpower is instead of spending money on having somebody else fix something, I will think about fixing something.
Yes.
So the car key, the key to my car broke open. And all the buttons fell out. So I called toilet dealership, said, "Hey, how much it cost to fix this key?" They said $150. I said, "Fuck that! I'd go on Amazon." So I've gone on Amazon, and now I have a box and a broken key, and we will stay that way until I finally decide to pay $150. So yeah, no. My ability to intend to do things is the cheapest thing that I have in my arsenal.
I don't mean to explore something with my friend live on the podcast, but is this like a kit to fix the key yourself?
Oh, it is an empty key that you can then take the electronics from your key out. But of course, it doesn't work because there's a little RFID chip that's in your key. So it really just exists as sort of a mousetrap for dumbasses.
Okay.
Oh, sweet, free key. Ow, right, that doesn't work.
Yep. Yeah, the last time I had that happen with a car key, I went to, no kidding, I went to the Valley Indoor Swap Meet. And they have a kiosk there where all they do is repair and replace car keys. And I brought it there, and they basically swapped in a new case, moved the chip over and everything. And I don't remember how much it cost me, but it was clearly the best value because anything I had tried to do myself wouldn't have happened.
Super. Okay, it's very simple. 2 heads are better than 1. 4 is better than 2. 6 than 4. I've been trying to get this cheese out of this trap. I can't do it. Need some help. I've tried walking onto it.
Okay.
Lost half my tail.
Yeah.
Did you try just grabbing the cheese? Just grab it. It's right there. Just grab the cheese. It's right in front of you.
I've already tried that. If you want to try it, I will welcome your expertise.
Well, I'm not. Since you're asking me, I'm suspicious that this might be some sort of a trap that you've laid for me.
I don't think we should blame the victim here.
Thank you.
I mean,
thank you.
Marty does have half a tail now.
Right?
Right? So Morris, before you start saying that it's Marty's fault, let's really sort of just get our heads around this whole trap situation, okay? I mean, I think we can agree that Marty didn't lay the trap here to snap off half of his own tail.
Okay.
Marty, can I ask a question, Marty?
Yeah, Mike, go ahead.
What if I was to say there is no cheese?
No, it's right there.
That's stupid. We can all see the cheese. Yeah, we can all see
right.
the cheese.
That wasn't even a question.
Jesus.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You kids want to get out of a trap?
What the fuck?
Sure, Pops, what you got?
Oh, there's a 5th one of you. All right.
There's another one. He hasn't said a word
Well,
yet.
you're
but
the
he'll
one
be
who
here.
surprised the heck out of us. I didn't see you coming up.
Yeah.
Because I was in the shadows.
You're
You're the
quiet.
stealthiest mouse I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, right. Sorry, that's a disguise. Let me take that off of my shell. Hi.
Whoa, you don't have a mustache?
Yeah, that's right. I don't have a mustache. I'm a turtle. See?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know how you snuck up on us so fast.
Why do you have the sword if you're a turtle? You have 2 swords.
Well, look. This is if I could, I have a moment here. See, I'm the one who
Shut
jumped
up,
out
Marty.
of the
You're
shadows.
complicating this situation too much.
I don't want to embarrass you, by the way, but you got like a pepperoni right on the side of your face.
Are there 3 other turtles behind you?
There's
Yeah,
nobody
come-
behind me.
Come out of the shadows,
Yeah.
guys. We can see you.
Okay.
Come on out.
Okay. God damn.
Oh,
it.
wow.
Hey, Turtle, you got Quiet Megan to talk. Quiet Megan actually asked a question.
Hey, can I ask a question about that mask?
Yeah. What? What about it? Look.
So,
I
when
was
you
gonna
put that
train you
on-
rats to be ninjas, okay? It was gonna be an
Oh,
interesting
hey, fuck
turnabout.
You, I'm not a rat.
See, because we were
I'm not a
trained.
rat, I'm a
We're
mouse. I'm a
mice.
mouse. Don't call me a
this
rat. Oh, that just makes me so angry. God, I know it's super basic to be this mad about being called a rat, but I'm a mouse. All right,
Okay, I'm
get your
so
secret and
Look,
him ass
the
out of
only
here.
rat I've ever met trained me, okay? And I'm just a teenager, right? I'm full of angst too, so don't get on me. I'm very sorry
You
if
see
I
how
didn't
suspicious-
understand your pronouns.
Do you hear that? Oh, my best friend is a rat. Oh, yeah, I've heard that before, pal.
He's not my best friend. He's my sensei.
Is that like a sex thing?
It
We're
sounds
mice.
like a
We have
sex
sex
thing.
all
This
the
is
time,
very
so.
kinky.
Oh,
Yeah.
then
Tell me about this sex aim.
yes, yeah.
Is he like a
that's it.
sexy mouse fucker?
Yep. Look, you need to be a sexy mouse fucker, because there's a really evil clan of soldiers that are.
Hey, what is this clan called?
The butt soldiers. The butt
This
clan.
sounds thematic.
Hey,
yes,
yeah.
I believe you.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
Turtle,
right.
didn't you?
Is that
didn't you have a-
sexy?
Yeah, this sounds like you're making this up.
Is that
Hey-
sexy though? Because
Hold on,
I mean, it
Quiet
could
Megan
be-
finally has something else to say.
Yeah. Hey, Turtle, didn't you come here with a solution for our cheese in the trap problem?
yeah, it was an interesting.
Leave it to Quiet Megan to put the train
introduction,
back on the tracks.
Because then I thought there were 4 of you. It was perfect. It was like I was gonna pass down what we learned because we were taught from a rat. All right, you're not your mice. I get it, okay. But I'm just saying I was gonna take you under me and I was gonna train 4 rodents, a reverse how to be ninjas.
Yeah,
And
except
you could
Marty
eat-
called in 5 of us because he wanted 6
Oh, but
heads.
then I just came in and struck out then, right?
No, we
I
can
guess that-
still do it.
I'm no help at
We
all.
can
I just
still
go
do
out.
it. It doesn't have to mirror us exactly, okay?
Oh no! If I'm up at bat and I struck out, I get it. I don't belong here. You 4, you do what you're gonna do.
Excuse
Casey
me.
Jones.
Excuse me, Turtle. Can I borrow one of your swords just for like a second?
Yeah. Why? Yeah, this is going nowhere. So why not? Go ahead.
Hey guys, I stuck the sword in the trap and it popped it. Now we can just get the cheese. Fuck the
Oh,
turtle.
Cowabunga!
No cheese for me, thanks. I'm vegan.
Legit.
Of course, Quiet Megan's fucking vegan.
Naturally. Jesus.
That's why she didn't care that much about the cheese to begin with and was staying so quiet.
That's
Always an
great.
excuse for this one.
That made about as much sense as a typical Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah.
So wait, we're the bad guys. The hand? Is that where they're the hand?
The
The
foot.
foot.
That's
No,
right.
the
The
foot.
foot.
The foot.
They were foot soldiers.
Which I didn't realize until the Daredevil TV
Right.
show that
The
it's
hand,
a parody.
yeah.
Well, and that's
head.
yeah, because that's the thing is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got their mutation from the exact same accident that created Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're not in the same comic book universe, that was the joke in it. Was that it's the exact same barrel of toxic waste accident that caused Daredevil to lose his sight.
I feel like
It's
there
like
should
you know how the
Really?
guy who you know how like the guy who shot Batman's parents was Sirhan.
Yes, that's canon.
Yeah, it's like one of those like universe crossovers.
Right.
I will say, Jet, I feel like there should have been one of like a nerd, the more you know rainbow that came across when you said that. Because I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if that's true, but I totally buy it.
Yeah,
and I'm going
agree.
to repeat that as though it were gospel fact.
Super.
Okay, real quick, Turtle Huddle. I know that we're trying to stay in the shadows and the sewers to be low key, and we wear jackets.
Cowabunga!
Radical.
Yeah, of course.
I like pizza.
Dude.
Do you guys need a blimp that says turtles on it?
Whoa,
Do
yeah,
you
we
guys need
do.
Turtle power.
Skateboard, yeah.
A blimp? Hells yeah.
Yeah, blimp. We are heroes in a half shell. We deserve a blimp.
Yeah.
These are all wonderful catchphrases, but I think having a turtle blimp kind of blows your cover, guys. Don't you?
Also a giant van.
Second Shredder.
A giant van that
Sorry.
shoots pizzas.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I just
You know, can I speak?
here.
I'd like to speak to April.
I'm very slow.
I'm sorry, what?
I just got here.
I'm
just
sorry,
a regular
did you want me to,
turtle.
Did you want me to come in on this?
Please.
Who is this, like your cousin Enos or something,
lady
guys?
speak.
Okay.
All right. Wait. Here to hear what you say. Cowabunga.
Yeah, cowabunga.
Radical.
Go ahead, April.
Tubular.
You had
Turtle power.
started to say something.
Graffiti.
Whoa, bro.
Guys, I'm happy to design you a blimp, and I'm happy to design you a van
That shoots
and
pizzas.
any other that shoots pizzas. Yes, it's in the artwork.
Hold on, real
How
quick.
are you-
Does it bake the pizzas too?
Oh my god!
Or do we
Yeah,
have to buy the pizzas to put in the shooter?
I'm still designing the schematic, so whatever works for you, we'll do. But that reminds me,
Is Shredder
How-
still alive?
he is. He actually has a big old fortress.
Where is he?
Not here. What I'm trying to figure out is how I'm going to get paid for designing.
If we're
these-
shooting pizzas at the enemies, aren't we just feeding our enemies and making them stronger?
Ooh, good point.
That's
Dude,
a
Cowabunga.
good point.
That's
I thought that was a big
good
art.
point.
meta.
Dude.
You know how I used to use those pepperoni throwing stars and people would just leap and catch them in their mouth and keep running at us like dogs?
I remember that really well. It was really cool, but very
I know.
counterproductive.
I'm thinking I should stop doing it.
Also a fan boat.
A fan boat.
Radical.
Hey,
Dude.
do you guys need any ideas in how to beat a hare
Yeah.
Listening.
in a race?
Ah.
Just
Listening.
gotta keep going, buddy.
'Cause I
Just keep
gotta-
going.
Is it a mutant hair?
Bunch of ideas on that.
Does the
Is
hair
it-
have like
is it-
glowing eyes?
No.
No. Nope. Yep. Okay. Is your idea just to wait for the hare to take a nap because that's not really a
Oh,
That worked on Bebop,
technique.
though.
That's-
That did
Yeah.
work on Bebop.
much
But Krang is a
better
brain in a jar and doesn't really sleep.
than my idea.
I'm just gonna see my way out of the sewer here. This was a
Radical.
bad idea.
dude. Come
What
back
I
and see
did-
us.
Cowabunga.
Was I took a
Should've-
razor blade to his Achilles tendons.
Oh, shit.
Wow. I always
Ooh.
wondered where
Oh.
those little
This
keychains
got
came
dark.
from.
Yeah,
Ooh,
dude.
that is radical.
Man. Dude.
You are
Don't-
tough.
You actually drew
Mess.
blood with a blade? I've never done that.
With a turd.
Oh man, you are messed up.
Dude, you should go
Yeah.
fight Shredder.
Do you have tears tattooed under one eye?
Yes. I come from a really rough
Pond?
third grade
Swamp?
classroom.
Oh.
I've
Oh.
seen some shit.
Radical.
Dude.
Cowabunga.
Pizza is good.
Legit?
Legitabunga.
Keep digging.
I'm glad we're like,
Keep going.
guys, we left something in that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle well.
Let's dive back
Like-
in and see if we can bob for it.
Like the Marines of 1980s references. We will go back for our own.
I want to hear that Turtles podcast. Like, just
You're gonna want to listen to that at 2.5 speed.
Wait, I really want to backpedal a second because bringing up Sirhan
No.
Sirhan
going forward.
did you guys know that Johnhinckley, who tried to kill Reagan, has been released from prison unconditionally?
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
John
now
Hinckley,
out. Wow.
who tried to kill Ronald Reagan to impress Jodie Foster because he fell in love with her after seeing the movie Taxi Driver, is out in the world.
And I gotta say, if that doesn't impress Jodie Foster, what does?
Women love rehabilitation.
Mel Gibson. The one thing more objectionable than shooting the president is everything Mel Gibson says and does.
You have to admit that is not a basic as fuck move. Like maybe like flowers or like a card or something. No, he went to go shoot the president.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's basically like the comic book Thanos, killing the entire universe to get Death to fall in love with him.
We get it, Jet. You're a nerd. Ugh.
And that's in this like weird part of like the 70s, 80s, and 80s where instead of like the thing people are terrified about causing violence in the youth, it isn't hip hop, it isn't heavy metal, it isn't Dungeons and Dragons, it's J.D. Salinger.
Yeah.
This is back when Catcher in the Rye murdered more people than guns and knives put together.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. There's always a scapegoat throughout history.
If I recall, to loop it around, is the plot of a Mel Gibson movie.
Is it really?
Isn't his movie
There's subliminal messages in Catcher in the Rye?
Yeah, in Conspiracy Theory, he's guy who thinks, and like they always plant copies of Catcher in the Rye on the bad guys.
That's that movie where Mel Gibson plays Facebook.
I'm pretty sure it was The Beaver.
It's that one movie where he hates women and Jewish people.
You mean What Women Want?
No, that's a reality TV show. No, that's reality.
That was an arrest record.
Yeah. But it is really nice to see him like really pushing himself by like, using racial slurs and long dead languages.
He has a lot of gold.
You mean his Oscars, right? Oh, wait, the thing from before.
Yeah. Does he have an Oscar?
Yeah, doesn't he? For Braveheart?
Oh, for Braveheart, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you guys this.
I one Braveheart story, when Braveheart came out.
And that's the maximum number of Braveheart stories allowed in any podcast.
It's one over the maximum.
Yeah.
For the podcast duration.
When it came out, I was doing a show at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in Scotland, and it had come out in the United States, but it hadn't come out in Scotland yet. And so we got there, like, we were literally like this is like the first time like there's been a Scottish like anti-British hero in a big budget movie. So people would like, have you seen Braveheart? What's it like? What's it like? So every time the response would be like, I mean, it's good. It's like, it was weird they made him gay, but like, but otherwise it was really good. The English accent was kind of like, you can do better than that, Mel. But it was like kind of brick by brick, slowly disassembling people's faith in Mel Gibson back when you needed to do
that. Josh, I think you were going to ask us this.
Yeah. Carrot cake. Is that basic as fuck?
Yes.
Wait,
really?
Are you saying that you like carrot cake?
Yeah, I like carrot cake.
No, liking carrot cake is not basic as fuck.
No.
Liking chocolate cake is basic as fuck.
Right?
I think
liking
yellow
carrot cake means that someone hurt you.
This is correct.
I think just cake is basic as fuck.
The band? I agree.
Both.
So like
wait,
pie is edgy?
now basic becomes people who like things.
Yes.
If you genuinely enjoy something, you are basic as fuck. If anything in this world brings you joy, you are basic.
as fuck.
If you have emotions,
such a basic
you are one
bitch.
Basic bitch.
I feel like this is the Werner Herzog philosophy, right?
Right, yes. This is the Werner Herzog basic bitch principle.
If feeling things is
how much would you pay to hear like Werner Herzog as like a gossipy bitch being
cut to Mike doing it right now.
Oh my god, have you heard Megan? Oh god,
Do it.
That was just like it devolved into some
Werner,
cheesy
right?
Russian.
So I'm fucking like I'm right there, right? I'm right there, and she leans over and is just like, I don't know. I guess we don't have anybody in this company who's willing to go the extra mile. And I'm like, what a load of shit. I was here on Saturday until 8:00. I canceled dinner plans with this guy who I thought might want to be my boyfriend.
She is so inconsiderate.
I know, right, Werner? Right? So then, right, I say that to her, and she's like, oh, if you're working on Saturdays, then maybe you should have been working on Sunday, and then it would have been done. It would have been a done day. And I was just like, no way. Oh my God, Werner, I feel like I've just been talking about me.
Sorry to interrupt real quick. Just I wanted to say welcome again to Applebees. Have you taken a look at our Basic Bitch appetizer menu where we have Basic Bitch mozzarella sticks and Basic Bitch tenders?
I love
Basic
the
Bitch
mozzarella
taquitos.
sticks. Yes,
Yeah, and
delicious.
then the spinach artichoke dip. Yeah.
Okay, got that. Thank you.
So Werner, right? You were telling me that Amber pulled some bullshit this weekend. What is that little bitch up to?
Amber, she has the shallowest depths of her soul. Her soul, it has no weight in her, and she does the bitch things.
Yeah, and those eyelashes, right?
Oh, like mascara from Rite Aid.
I know.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. I'm the. I just want to make sure that your server is taking care of all your needs here at Applebees. They are in training, and I'm just the head server here at Applebees. There's a name on the name tag if you need anything. But if you wanted to have anything, I could recommend something, or just want to make sure they're serving you okay.
Please,
because at Applebees we love people.
Of the specials on the menu, head server man.
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt your meal. I'm sure you get this all the time, but are you Werner Herzog?
No.
Are you sure? Look, I just want to say,
listen, we're trying. Listen. We're old friends from college. We're just trying to catch up a bit. Werner was my friend here was in the middle of a story about his crazy bitch roommate. So please, if you could just not interrupt, if you could just go back to your table.
Oh, sure. I just want to say I was a huge fan of your karaoke performance of Milkshake at the bar at the La Quinta Inn last night.
Thank you.
Yeah, those margs got us lit.
Cut to that.
All right, thank you, everybody. Give a hand for Sharon. Up next, it's Werner.
I like pizza.
Hertz Werner.
My friend Werner, he's about to blow the doors off of this place. You're going to wish you were a grizzly man. Go Werner!
Shut up so I can sing the song.
Radical!
Tubular!
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach
Cut
you.
back to Applebee's.
Oh my God, that was you. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Freddie, that's my name, head server here at Applebee's. For the guy who brought down the house with Milkshake last night, you're getting a whole appetizer sampler platter on me.
Do I also get some of that appetizer sampler platter?
It's a shareable, so sure, as long as Mr. Herzog wants to share.
We can share.
If you had said no, I was going to get so angry, I was going to go full professor up in this bitch. Professors are noticeably angry, like the thing earlier in the show.
Radical!
Graffiti!
You know what? Fuck you guys, I'm leaving.
Cowabunga.
Fuck you, Werner. Why don't you go work with Johnny Depp some more, you apologist?
Come back to the car. Man, I know it really does sound like you guys had a really crazy night. But like I just said, I bailed you guys out of the trunk tank and I came at a moment's notice after having relations with my wife. All I need is a basic thank you.
Dr. Johnson,
Oh, God.
may I take this one?
Yes, of course.
We have had a horrible evening. We've been tried to our souls, and this jackass is making it all about himself.
Basically.
Indeed. I will say, Greg, you're being a real basic bitch right now.
Did you see that asshole? He just swerved over and he didn't even say thank you. Oh, you guys want to follow him?
Yes.
Murder.
Legit. All right. I don't think we can do anything past murdering.
God.
There we go. All right, that's
Chekhov's
it. The third
belch.
one's been cast.
That is, I gotta say though, that was easily the second best Werner Herzog Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. The first being Cave of Forgotten Dreams.
Naturally.
She sucks. That was the best line.
I would like to thank Matt Walker for doing our intro and outro music. This episode was hosted by me, Jet Kaufman, and edited by me as well.
Cool. Glory hog.
It featured the talents of Sean Michael Boozer, Michael Heiman.
Notice you didn't
Josh
say talents
Spence.
before my name.
The talents of Chris Compton, the talents of Stephen C. James, and the talents of Chris Sanders.
Cowabunga!
Turtle power!
One Crazy Summer. Oh, sorry, wrong movie.
That's
I
it.
like you, Maverick,
That's
but
it.
you're dangerous.
Where are we going now?
You truly are a citizen, Kane.
Cheers, everyone.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
To the next step.
I'm back, Doc. I'm back from the future.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We should probably start recording now.
Oh, we should have started recording a long time ago.
Richard Dreyfuss staring into the night sky.
Anything's on. Oh my time. I kicked the door on its hinges just so I could move on. Oh, oh, oh,
Hey guys, I've been working on a list.
Hey, Schindler, good to see you.
One of those things just flew over that cuckoo's nest.
And they were all Little Women.
Hey, there's all these animals on this farm.
Hey, Big Birdo, what year is it again?
Man, I can't believe they're all gone with that wind.
And they all became Batmen. No?
These grapes seem really angry.
Yeah,
The original
right.
title of that book was "Man, these some pissed off grapes."
Original title: Mad Ass Wine.
That's next week. That's the name of the episode. You really are a funny guy.
Hey, where's that fiddler going? Oh, he's up on the roof.
Say goodnight, Werner.
Good night. Good night.